feel that inflation is going to run hotter than people expect?
So here's the thing. You need a
It's
PhD on the wall,
hotter
master
than people
degree,
expect
whatever.
right now, but I think
It
the
means
question
nothing to me.
about
I want you
it's
to
great
put a
to be
drawing
the question
inside
about
there.
whether
I want you
inflation
to
is
put
high
something that is
clear
bar
it is,
inside of
and
there.
whether it's transitory is
Everybody, a
important as
PhD
well.
level of what
That's
bar
not really
is.
the right
In
question.
one
I think we should be
picture
asking
frame.
when we look at it and
445.
its impact on investing.
Really,
the right
that's all I'm
question, in my
asking you to
opinion,
do. Put
is
some
when does it
spectrum, some
affect
colors in
credit
there,
that
like
affects money
Maxwell and
availability?
Raylight and some other
This
ones.
whole game, this whole financial
And I
market
want you to
system
really
is
specify
structured
what that
around
means,
when there's
because it
enough
can
money
be
to
done.
buy the
I mean,
things
I don't
that
really
go
need
up,
it to be from
and
anything
when
else, and you
money
whip it
begins
out
to
and you say,
shut
well, that's
down,
what these things are
that's when you have
congruent.
a
When
significant
you
and
really think about
sustainable
what the
economic
PhD is
retrenchment.
congruent
It's
to,
not when costs are
or the
going up,
master's
it's when
degree in
revenue
economics
starts
or
to come
whatever,
down
it's
because
like,
the
this
money
is the receipt
availability
this week. I can
shrinks.
frame it. It
And
is
with your view on
without one
that,
of
you're
these in this
suggesting
receipt
that
form
that's not
physically,
imminent,
it would be an
even if
issue for me
inflation at the
to
moment is
do
spiking and
different
persisting, it
numbers
doesn't
on a
have to
different
derail
push-up
stocks.
setup. I mean, let's look
Well,
at
Wolf, you know, I
Doomslayer.
think we
I
have to
mean,
be
fuck the
educational on here
world.
too, and
This
I'll
is
give you
done
the
by
three things I look at that really gauge money availability.
You just
Number
dropping
one is the
that
yield
means
curve. What's the yield
burning
curve doing?
a
And when I'm talking
spacecraft
about the
and
yield
launching
curve, I'm
you
not talking
shooting
about the
yourself out of a
long-dated
cannon.
yield curve. I'm
Fuck
talking about the
these
spread
protocols
between
and standards.
what banks are getting and other lending institutions are getting their money at and what they're lending it out
Duct
at.
tape and
So
hose.
actually,
Yeah,
the
hose
rise in
clamp
the
on
2- and 5-year paper in the U.S. Treasuries over the course of the last few weeks is a good thing for forward-looking money
Quick,
availability.
you wouldn't notice it.
Rates
You
are still
lose
at zero,
45
so
minutes
banks
to
are
an hour
getting their money
sometimes on one
near
of those.
zero.
But it
And
could
when
be a
those
5
shorter-term and intermediate-term
thing,
interest rates
because
go up,
you learned
it
it, you
further
packed it in a
incents
shoe,
them to
had
lend
it
and
bang,
invest.
and you
Second,
were right back on
we
it
look for
Doomslayer.
bank lending standards.
And
Banks
so,
are dying to
inside
give loans
of
out.
that
They're trying to fight the
description
competition
right there
of
in a couple of
fintech,
little
the
photons
non-financial
that
lending.
described what
And
it
then
is.
lastly, the financial conditions. You look for signs
Triage.
in the overall
It's like this
financial conditions on whether they're tightening or loosening. And truly, all three of those things right now, Wilf, are suggesting
So inflation
that
kind of has that
liquidity or
nature of
money
what the diploma
availability going
represents
forward
vector
is still pretty
positions in
solid.
the universe.
Hey Tony, it's Leslie
I
Picker
mean,
here.
so the
What
solid
changes
on that is to say
and
liquidity
obviously all of these things you
is
laid
I can
out are
liquidate
interconnected.
anything, and that's a
So
solid
would a
game.
hiking
I'm
of
a
interest
melting
rates
marshmallow, changing money around,
impact
do it
the
to the
liquidity
standard
picture
model
that you laid out
that
right
we
there,
know to
or
be
is it
math
really
deeper
deeper
than
If
that?
you're
Is it
asking me,
potentially
it's
tapering?
like then we ask what do we
It's
have
a
in common?
policy mistake that
GPT-3 running
makes
who?
banks
And
or
then
other institutions that lend or invest money say,
you
"Whoa,
walking
something
dog,
bad
dog
is
walking
here
me.
economically." Now, could that be an additional 6% in inflation next year? While that's possible, I think it's important to note that long-term inflation expectations really haven't spiked that much,
Robot.
and gold is below where it was earlier this year, as is the 10-year note yield. So at this point, I think that's given the Fed a little bit of flexibility to maintain the bias that they've had. We keep trying to change it on Wall Street, but they've been very clear.
Well,
They haven't lied to us
usually
yet.
you would wonder,
They
it's
have a
sooner or
tapering
later
plan
somebody gets
until
into my shit, hit me
something
with a super
major
soaker or
changes.
something,
I
just
expect
tired of
them
my
to stick to
bullshit.
that plan.
Inflation and solid doesn't really move the real estate around. I mean, you'd say it doesn't, but then there's an electron surge to the this. That would be why it's a pain in the ass.
Start investing. E-Trade.
God, you don't have any more cut off. That would be the biggest bit about hitting the button on that ratio and doing it like that, regardless of the who, it, what, if, and then you'd say, well, then coastline, and here's the graph to projected things, and next year I'll see numbers like that, and they'll hit like that in the Farmer's Almanac, and here's the one about the bullshit on the cross about these two inflation numbers, a hydrogen in slow motion, cold fusion right there, Ethereum. Fucking ones and zeros, bitch. I'll do what I want with math. Because it's what you do in math. They are your maths.